Alright, we're back. This is MT2M, also pronounced Empty Tomb, coming at you from colorful Colorado. The name of this series is Quest for Biomes. I think this is episode 3. Not much to remember. The first episode I showed you how to launch the Minecraft beta. You basically create a new profile and then select the developmental versions on the options. The server we're playing on is livingblast.net. It's actually game.livingblast.net:1717. If you want to join, send me a request and I'll add you to the whitelist. So let's log in here, and let's also make this window bigger. Forgot that last time. So the villagers are busy speculating. They're out there going, And what what our job is here is we're going to build a bunch of tools and stuff that we're going to need on our long journey across the wilderness looking for a mesa biome. So the inventory is going to be limited. I'm going to go ahead and also create, for the next person that happens to join the server, maybe, a chest that you can raid. Speaking of raiding chests, there might also be... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I don't need that. Don't need a pressure plate, don't need orange wool, don't need to save the stuff here either. I could just let the Java garbage collection take it. Like if I drop that out there, of course I pick it back up. But if I get away from it, let it sit there, eventually the Java virtual machine or the video game will allow it to sort of be garbage collected and it disappears forever. So we're going to need sticks, which means we're going to need more wood. And it's good to have some extra wood supplies on hand. I prefer oak. You could take birch, it doesn't really matter. I just, out of habit, always go for the oak if it's available. Doesn't matter. You just hold that left mouse button down and chop away. Now look, it's starting to get dark again because... Alright, we'll go ahead and sleep this off really quick. And the gravel's still floating over there. Right click on the bed. If nobody else is on the server, if there's multiple people on the server, you all have to sleep. Otherwise, you can press Q to throw this stuff out too. Otherwise, you just kind of lay in bed while everyone else runs around in the dark. But since I'm the only one on, it's only episode 3, you guys probably don't even know about it yet. As soon as my head hits the pillow, it pretty much gets dark and then back to daytime. Anyway, so our job is to gather supplies for our long journey. Coals, sticks, tools. If I were able to find some iron, that would be great. Don't move around too much, because you know, if you move off the block with your mouse, it doesn't actually make any progress. But the good news is it doesn't burn down the usage of your tools either. Leave that one there for the next person. I gotta see if I can find some iron, because I'd really like to build some armor, among other things, before we travel too far. The thing is, though, we might actually find some iron on our way out. Could do it that way too. I'm just gonna do a quick look, since we happen to be here. There's that angry spider again. Somewhere around here. Don't see any iron yet. You typically have to dig down a little bit. You can't just wander around and expect to find iron laying around on the surface, although that does happen occasionally. Iron ore, I should say. Let's check the other side of the mountain here. I think we've already been in that area. Angry spider sounding off. Let's try down here, see what happens. We were here before, just on the other side. Oh, one thing I forgot to check. Let's go back to the village. If there's a blacksmith on duty in the village, he will have a chest full of goodies that we can raid. So the blacksmith hut looks like most villages have a well like this here. Most villages have gardens where they've planted carrots and potatoes and wheat. I don't see a blacksmith hut. Did you guys remember seeing one? If you did, just raise your hand. I can see you. Oops! Wow, that was clumsy. That was really clumsy. I don't like it when people destroy villages. So, if you are going to join the server, there's a few ground rules. For one, if you are going to raid the villagers, and that's fine, perfectly legit, just make sure you go ahead and replant. So the way this happens, the way this works is, like if you take some carrots, you left click on there, and we got 3. So if you right click, now you still have 2. No big deal, right? Times this 1 for 1. If you don't see the little orange tops popping up, you're probably not going to get 3 carrots. But I'm going to go ahead and gather some food for our journey. Some of the food excuse me, some of the food falls down in the water. You can check that too. 14 carrots isn't going to last us the whole game, but it is a great start, especially since I've replanted what I've taken and I repaired the damage except for one thing. I'm going to go ahead and build a hoe. Let's get back to our crafting table. So this village has some of the standard. A lot of these buildings are empty. This one's like a library or a doctor's office or something. A little crafting table there that we can use to build a hoe. So 2 of those, 2 of those. Make a cheap hoe. A wooden hoe. Better than no hoe. Do you guys like awkward silences? That wasn't awkward, was it? So you point your hoe at the ground and you right click, and that tills it up for you. And then you, where'd the seeds go? Your seeds? Let's get rid of this bone meal. Got 4 pieces of bone meal left. Don't really want it for anything. There. Now it's ready for the next person. Alright, I didn't see I didn't see a blacksmith hut. Found like a library or a doctor's office or something like that. Just like to look for some iron real quick. And then it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and just continue on with our journey. Scary, huh? I think we should go down there. So if you press the left shift key, you crouch. Let me see if let's see if I press F5, it'll give you a different point of view. So there's me. And when you shift, you kind of crouch like this. Press the left shift button, F5 to get back in normal view. So while you're crouching, you can advance on the edge and it won't let you fall. See, even though you're kind of probably sort of floating. But I guess I'm actually technically on the very edge. Anyway, I'm going to get my shovel and work backwards to some stairs. Oops. It's not always a good idea to dig straight down below yourself either. Same sort of hazards with digging straight above yourself. If there were a pool of lava in the next layer, if I were digging down and then splash down in the lava, that would be bad. So let's do this. 1, 2, jump. Then 1, 2, 3, and jump. Shovel. 1, 2, pickaxe. 3. Shovel. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got some stairs. Another way to get out of places like this, if you happen to have some dirt, you can just kind of hold down the space bar and keep jumping, and then hold down the right shift key, and that'll sort of build you a way out. I don't want to do that now. I just want to come down here, see if there's some iron. And be careful at first when you're exploring caves and you don't have any armor yet, because you could run into a mess of monsters and mobs down here and die pretty easily. There's some iron, and there's some more iron over there, and there's a creeper. Yeah, the lag isn't helping me. I'm gonna let him blow up. Doesn't do as much damage over stone as it does over earth. Definitely don't want creepers to blow up inside the village, because it pretty much destroys all the villagers' home, and then they despawn. Gotta be a good neighbor, and don't attract the attention of creepers. And if they do blow up next to you and destroy somebody else's property, it's always nice to fill it in and fix what was blown up. Just saying. Don't want to get yourself kicked off the server before you even have a chance to find a cool biome. So this is iron ore, which you can gather with a stone pickaxe. I think if you try to gather iron with a wooden pickaxe, it'll just kind of dissolve. Not quite sure about that. So you want to keep your tools upgraded to some extent. For most of the game, a stone pickaxe is going to give you everything you need. You just won't be able to mine. Oh, got distracted there. You won't be able to mine gold ore. I think redstone. Oops, I did it. Broke my own rule. Digging right below myself. Another creeper over there. Oh, Enderman. Now the thing with those Enderman dudes is they don't attack right away. If you don't look them in the eye, don't make eye contact, don't look in their direction, they will stay calm. Whoa, whoa, glitch. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Was this the way up? I don't remember. It's a way up. I don't know if this is the same way we came. Doesn't matter. Found some more iron, so that's always useful. Now, one way to mark your so that you don't get lost like I just did, because I wasn't really paying attention. I'm kind of more focused on making a video that's not as boring. You know, if I were just playing and not saying anything, maybe it would be an okay video. Maybe people would get bored and not want to watch. Maybe you do want me to shut up. I don't know. Doesn't matter. So, what I was going to say is one way to navigate through caves like this without getting lost is, let's say, for example, let's say we came down from here, some place, right? So you put, and this is what that Pulsars Junior guy does. You place torches on your right hand side as you get deeper and deeper into where you're going. You put torches on the right, and then you branch off and go somewhere else, put another torch on the right, and so forth. Then when you're trying to get out of there, the opposite direction, the torches are all on your left. So you're running real fast, and as long as you keep those torches on your left hand side, you know you're exiting. So should have done that from the beginning. Go ahead and get some of my torches back. Alright, that's enough. I'm gonna head in an upward kind of direction. Yeah, we have problems. We have a problem. See, now we can't get up. Blocked off the stairs for you, punk. Anyway. That's a dead end. This is where we just were. So I'm going to... There's water over there. I haven't been that way yet. Alright. Somebody out there is thinking, no, you should have gone left, because you've been paying attention and you know exactly where I am. No worries. A few more tricks up my sleeve. I'm going to get some more iron, and then I'm going to show you how to get out of this mess. See, this is kind of like why I like unscripted videos too. Now I have an opportunity to show you how to get out of a sticky situation like this. So, alright. Oh cool, it's a baby zombie and he's got armor. Oh man, these things give me the chills. Now, sometimes they drop pieces of armor that you can then promptly reuse. So, just pick a spot. How about right here? Catch on to what I'm doing yet? Just basically digging up until I find something. So I wonder if we've conveniently found a better way to go. Nope, not yet. Let's keep digging upwards. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and put a torch in here. 1, 1, 2, 3. And looking hungry. Right click, hold that thing down, and it'll just keep eating until your hunger is satisfied. And then I'm right clicking now and it's not eating because I don't have any hunger. And this is okay. We pulled out some iron ore. You need 26 pieces of iron or 26 pieces of butter, gold, diamonds, whatever you want to call that stuff, to make a full suit of armor. And we've got more than 26. So I'll show you how to make some armor. If I can ever get out of here. I didn't think we were down that far. I guess we were. I know I'm digging above my own head. And there's some grass. Looks like we made it. Got to be careful. We could have actually dug up into the lake there. Not far off. That wasn't too bad. Next time it'll be better to either pay attention to where you're going or leave a chain of torches along the right hand wall as you're going through. I am not going to bother these zombies. Just going to run right past them. Dang it. Hey, get out of my bedroom. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode. Oh, wait, actually, first, I'm going to go ahead and start cooking some of this iron. So you take the iron ore, you plop it up top there, put some coal in there, and let her burn. Alright, so catch me on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Quiet, zombies.